Everything scary! I'm GMHaunts, and today I am at the Spirit Halloween location in Watertown, New York for the 2025 season. As soon as you enter the Spirit location, they actually have Emily and Victor from last season set up, which is awesome. I love when stores customize their location a little bit. So there they are. Nice to see them again, set up right at the front of Watertown, New York Spirit Halloween. And of course, we have the main store now hiring Butterfinger Takeover starting October 3rd. Here we are. And I'm not gonna lie, I did not expect to be filming today, but I came to this location looking for Fire Demon and Jack the Reaper, and I was able to get them, and I was so impressed by this store that I had to record a video. And as you can see, they do indeed have Young HEE. Of course, we're gonna take a look at her. This is my first time ever getting to see her in person, but obviously first up, we have to enter Madison Square Park. So on the left of the archway, we have the Crypt Countess. We'll take a look. Looks like she is static right now, but the mouth movement's going. You can actually see the face on this one really good. The hair is not covering it. So there is the Crypt Countess. Obviously on the right, we have Bullseye. This store has the original ISE layout, which is cool to see with Bullseye in the archway. Hopefully you can hear him somewhat. It is very loud in this store. There's a lot of people in here right now. But there is Bullseye in his original archway location in the ISE. I like the arm positioning on this one. They did a nice job with it. And obviously we now enter Madison Square Park. They got the sign all lit up. We have the Egg Harbor Herald newspaper box with a rat right on the top of it. Look at that. Obviously, giant rat found near sewer. One of my favorite ISE pieces this year is the newspaper box. But now we'll take a look at the main ISE that is the Spirit Metro. And obviously we are going to take a look at Young HEE in just a second, but let's take a look at Jack the Reaper. I did just purchase this guy. This location did have him in stock. Oh, look at that. He's tracking me too. This one's fully working. Here we go. Fully working Jack at this location.
Make the skies turn.
Following me around. He is so cool. Super excited to have him in my collection. And I'll have an unboxing out soon.
My bone-chilling grip cannot reach.
There he is. I can't get over how huge Jack is. I did not expect him to be this big, and then when I saw him in person the first time, I was amazed at how big he is. Really cool prop. Obviously, we have Valak. I do already have her, but we'll still get a demo of Valak. Such a cool one for this season. Another one of my favorites. There she is. I do still love that jump scare. I know it gets some hate on it, but I really, really like it. So there is Valak. They have the screen turned on, which is awesome to see. Obviously, we have the whole train, which looks fantastic at this store. But before we move on any longer, I feel like we should take a look at Young HEE. All right, so here we are at Young HEE from Squid Game. This is my first time seeing her in person, and this prop is huge. You can hear her. She is in Korean audio right now. Really cool animatronic. So glad to be seeing her today. There's her head going. And just look at those eyes. That is so cool in person. The eye animation. Look at that. Really cool. Obviously, she has the blue sky behind her, all the Squid Game artwork, and the Young HEE inflatable is also in stock at the store. They have some of the soldier masks. She is so cool in person. And again, this is my first time seeing her. So there is Young HEE. And you can also see her custom riser, her custom step pad cover. Really cool. Here she is in Watertown, New York. All right, we've seen Young HEE. Let's get back to the Spirit Metro Express or Madison Square Park. Obviously, we have Back Ben Bonnie here. Take a look at her. There she goes. One of the fan favorites this season for sure. Got a close-up of her face. There is Back Ben Bonnie. The train looks so awesome in the background. This store has everything assembled correctly and turned on. They have the live wires. We'll step into the train in just a second. Obviously, we have to get a demo of Monkey Business, one of my favorites of this season.
Monkey T, Monkey T.
There he is, Monkey Business. Still one of my favorites this season, and definitely one of my favorite spirit clowns of all time. But let's go ahead and walk into the Spirit Metro Express of Madison Square Park. Look at that, the live wires are on. They have the red light on in the store. We have the control panel. Let's get the shaker floor going. There we go. Very loud. Hopefully you can hear that on camera. It looks so cool on the Spirit Metro Express. Backman Bonnie, her eyes are lighting up back there. And we have the whole train to explore all to ourselves. Looks like we have the scary sitting scarecrow on the left and the electrified corpse. Oh, there he goes. Scary sitting scarecrow just went off. Let's take a look at the electrified corpse here. Super cool. I love how he looks in the dark train. His lights really stand out. Again, they have all the live wires turned on in this location. Scary thing, Scarecrow just went off again. And we have Mutant Sewer Rat, who I have not seen much at stores this season, but he is here in Watertown. It is so loud at the store. Hopefully you can hear him okay. The Mutant Sewer Rat right at the edge of the train. Obviously we have the map as well, the subway route diagram with a bunch of ISE references, which is really cool. The Butterfinger Spirit advertisement, which I think is my favorite ad on the entire train. And look at this, this location also has the hologram fan turned on, which, believe it or not, this is my first time this season actually getting to see the hologram fan fully working, which is cool to see. So now let's step out of the train, and you'll be very excited to find out that they actually do have the Lantern Keeper at the store. And this is my first time seeing him in person. Let's take a look at the Lantern Keeper. He's a lot bigger than I thought he was. He got like a big chest cavity. Look at that lantern flickering. There he is. The Lantern Keeper. Obviously, we cannot forget about what is probably my favorite animatronic from Spirit this year, and I did just pick him up. We have the Fire Demon. Let's get a demo of him here. So cool. He is huge. Again, another one. I can't get over how big he is since the first time I saw him in person. There he is, the Fire Demon. We can't forget about Headcase Harry, so we'll get a demo of him next. This face on this one looks pretty solid. Obviously a latex head, which can have deformity, but this one looks actually really good. Let's get a demo of Headcase Harry. He's kind of quiet, but hopefully you can hear him somewhat. Or them, I guess I should say. I still do love the two mouth movements. It's really nice. There is Headcase Harry. All right, here we are at the back of the ISE, and this is where the Spirit Metro Express is all broken. Obviously, we have Trick or Treat Pete. We'll get a demo of him. Obviously, he is not doing his real candy spitting or candy vomiting, I should say, in the store. But you can still hear his audio. Still not a big fan of Trick or Treat Pete, but he's another one that's a lot bigger when you see him in person. Obviously, we have the Gray Jumping Spider and the Night Owl. We'll get a demo of Night Owl here. Another one that's not a great one for this season. Oh, look at that. The spider went off at the same time. Here's Night Owl. Again, look at all the lighting in the ISE. It looks awesome at this location. So there is the Night Owl. I believe now we have seen all of the main ISE for this season. We can't forget about the turnstile with the Madison Square Park enter sign. So we'll go ahead and walk through the turnstile. They have so much animatronic stock here. We'll take a look at that in just a second. Again, I love this little detail of as if you're actually buying a ticket to go into the turnstile. Really cool, and it's on Halloween. It's your card expiration date. So there it is. Still really cool cardboard construction for the turnstile. And there's the exit sign for the ISE. This store has so much animatronic stock, so let's take a look at it. They have 3 Two-Face Teddies here. They have 3 Night Terrors. We have some Dark Princesses from last year. We have 2 Art the Clowns from last year. And right next to the OG art, they actually do have the Santa art in box right now, 2 of them. This is my first time finding a Santa art in the box, so that's awesome. It looks like they have 2 Sinister Strawman. We have a ton of Jumping Spiders, which is always very common at Spirit. We have 2 Bullseyes, my first time finding him in the box. We have a whole stack of Sitting Scarecrows there. They have 3 Cerberus, which is kind of ironic because he has 3 heads. They have 2 Backbend Bonnies. They do have a Trick or Treat Pete. Let's get a look at the front of his box because this is also my first time finding him in a store in the box. So there's Trick or Treat Pete. We have 3 Twisted Grandmas, some Electrified Corpse, some Emily's, and a Victor on the back there. 2 Lantern Keepers, which I know a lot of people are having a hard time finding him, but they have 2 at this location, and they also have 2 Trixies. Look at how awesome that is. I know she's not the easiest one to find either. So 2 Trixies, and there actually is even more stock. Let's go see that. Here we are at the second pile of stock. They have 3 monkey businesses. Look at that, 3 of them. They have a Jack the Reaper, and they actually did have a second Jack, and that is the one I just picked up. They have 3 Gordos, 2 Valaks, 2 Mutant Sewer Rats, 2 Headcase Harry, 2 Crypt Countess, and a Night Owl. They have a lot of 2 of everything at this location. But let's take a look at Headcase Harry's box. Also my first time finding him in a store. So there's Headcase Harry, 2 Sewer Rats like I said, and here we have the Crypt Countess. Over in the decor section, they have something that I was so excited to find. They actually do have in stock the new emergency button animatronic activator. They had 2 of them, and I did get one of those because I've been looking for this thing all season. One of my favorite non-animatronic items from Spirit this year. It looks like they actually do have the new Tombstone rocker, which is awesome. They have some perma-blood. Look at that. They have the green perma-blood. This is a really awesome item. They have multi-proper modes, adapters, just about everything you would expect in this section, and a ton of tombstones, including some of the new ones. They have this animated tombstone, which is new for this season. Look at that. That's pretty cool, actually, the lighting effect on it. It's got flickering. That's all new. The fogging urn. Whoa, I've never even seen this before. What? Whoa, that's really cool. Fogging urn. You can connect it to a fog machine, and I guess fog will come out of like the broken urn. I have not even seen that at all this year in any videos or anything. Look at that. Take a look. Fogging urn. It says includes fog hose and connector for easy connection to fog machines. That's a really cool item. $59.99, and that's my first time seeing it. Obviously, they also have the Tomb of Lost Souls, and it looks like some more of the new tombstones. We'll take a look at these as well. This one is $44.99. Look at the eye on that, peering through the tombstone. They have 2 other, Zero tombstone they have in stock here. This location has so much of the new product. Also the Gargoyle Mister. This is also a new item for this year. Look at that, more of the fogging urn. I can't believe I haven't seen that at all before today. They have some hanging items. Obviously, these are not necessarily new. And the alien. One of my favorite hanging characters Spirit has ever sold is this alien. Over by the zombie babies, they also have the all-new Dagger Mike doll. My first time finding him in a store. Hopefully you can hear him. It's pretty quiet because it's just a doll. But look at that. Dagger Mike, he's got one knife, or no, he's got both knives. Look at the face sculpt on him. He's got the true to character costume as well with all the colors and everything. He's laughing. So there's Dagger Mike. They also have Pestilence Pete from last year. They have Matchstick Mary. And they have Penelope Pigtails. Look at the face on her. They also have the all-new zombie babies, like Scary Strawberry. I didn't even know that was his name. It's a pretty cool one. I like the glass on it. This one looks pretty decent for new zombie babies. They have Clobberin' Claude. Look at the audio. Oh, look at that. Animated zombie babies. I love that Spirit did bring those back. That one's okay, I don't mind it. They have Ghostly Gus, which I really like the look on him. I think he's a cool one. They have the crawling one, and obviously some returning ones as well. But this one is pretty cool, the Scary Strawberry. And how could I forget about Sadistic Sadie? One of the best items of this season. Sadistic Sadie right there. This is my first time getting to see this item in a store as well. They have the all-new Art the Clown Sidestepper. Look at him go. I love that the artwork matches the animatronics. He's a really cool one. Again, the sculpt on it looks fantastic for something this small. And he has the same audio as the prop as well. And the new light up sign, also a 2025 piece. Really cool how it's like 3-dimensional and not just like a printed on one side. You can see Art the Clown's kind of like extruded from the background. That's really cool. I have found this in locations before this season, but they have the awesome brand new Art the Clown statue, which is a real like resin piece, really nice quality, and the sculpt on it is awesome with the shushing finger and the horn. It's really cool. They also have obviously Crypt Keeper, which is another cool statue. And they also have an Art the Clown. It looks like a candle holder with a Ghostface one, a Sam, and a Glenn, which is neat. I didn't even know Spirit had these this year. Art the Clown looks like it's very similar sculpt to the statue, which is great because I love that sculpt. They have the Halloween 2 pumpkin. They have a Ghostface candle holder, another Halloween 2 pumpkin, and it looks like the Chucky light up statue. Let's see, there we go, lighting up with the knife. So some brand new statues. No way this location has the Scrub Mommy clown for $4.99. I have not seen it this year until today. This is a hot item for this season for sure. They have so many of them here. Look at that, gave you a good look. Creepy clown Scrub Mommy in collaboration with Spirit. Wow, they have it in stock. And if you're curious, this location has just about every single t-shirt. I don't think they're missing any for this season. So there's the whole wall. You can pause the video if you'd like to see what shirts Spirit is offering for this season. This right here is the one I've been looking for. The awesome new Terrifier 3 Santa Art Christmas design. And as you can see, they did have one. So I'm picking that up today. My favorite shirt from Spirit. They also do have the new Squid Game shirt. You can see the design right there. They have the glow-in-the-dark Art the Clown, the glow-in-the-dark Jason. Literally, again, I think they have every single one. Also the Creepshow one, which is a great design. They have them all. Even look at that. SpongeBob literally has the hash slinging slasher. They have a SpongeBob hash slinging slasher shirt at Spirit this year. I would have never thought to see that, but they have it. They're selling it this season. It's probably here somewhere. I think I'm just missing it, but yeah, probably here. They have just about everything. Obviously, we've seen this at every location this year, but I'll show it off just so you can see it one more time. We have the Madison Square Park poster with every single animatronic that Spirit is releasing this season, with Jack the Reaper as the very first one. And look at that, there he is in the ISE. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so that is going to wrap up my walkthrough of the Spirit Halloween location here in Watertown, New York for the 2025 season. And this was a very successful trip because I was able to pick up Fire Demon and Jack the Reaper, my final two animatronics that I wanted from Spirit this season. And I am so excited to make unboxing videos for them. I do want to give huge props out to the Watertown, New York location and the team here because the store looks phenomenal. It was really cool to walk into a Spirit that is fully assembled, having everything that they're supposed to have and set up properly. So huge props out to them. But I guess, remember as always, for everything scary, I'm GMHaunts. I'll see you guys later for more Spirit Halloween 2025 videos. Goodbye.